there, what's going on, chat? Welcome to this Falcon Heavy launch. Hopefully, it's going to happen this time. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Muster up. Where you from? What you munching on? I'm Kevin from Ohio.
We're the Manchester United fan club from Ohio.
And I'm not munching on anything, but I am drinking sparkling water because I'm fancy like that. Fake drink, fake out. How was your weekend? Are you sad? Are you sad it's over? Okay. Hey, look, it's Jessica. We'll get to the stream here in a second. What's going on, Master Chief Odysseus? Before you ask, too late, already did. Long, thin, dried sausage called yamini. Coarse pig meat. Very fatty and garlicky. And num-nums. White wine for Chief Crider, Master Chief. Master Chief Austin McMurtry. What's going on, BFR? Anthony. No food but having a margarita. Everyone is drinking their alcohol tonight. Good for you guys. drinking because the weekend's over and the work week's about to start. I understand. Mike Clark, what's going on, Master Chief Mike Clark? It's past midnight, but he's here with the rest of us to cheer on SpaceX. Trying to stay awake. What's going on, Scotland? I'm slipping on these little sound bites. Hold on, we got a few of them to do here. Here we go.
You sound like you're from London.
I don't have anything for Scotland, so I'll just do it. This is my Scottish accent. That's terrible. That was for you. No Bud Light, yeah. Good for you guys. I always thought beer tasted gross personally. Never. I don't drink. So I'm boring. When I go on vacation, though, I'll have a mimosa. That's like my go-to drink when I'm on vacation. I like orange juice a lot. Like a lot. What's going on, locals chat? I see a Fox Pup. Good to see you over there. Keith Mabe from Texas is in the locals chat.
I pulled him out of a place on Midgard called Texas.
Eric Beavers, BFR Beavers with the super chat again. Thanks so much for that, Eric, man. How's it going, bro? Let me get the doggo cam up. I don't have that piece of aluminium that you gave me on me. It's on the table over here, but maybe we can see it with the doggo cam. Luma White. Wiley. Oh, I guess we have a T-Rex in here as well. Jeb can join the T-Rex. Peeps is behind the desk with me, and Kunu's downstairs. They got Baz today. It's always the worst thing in my life to do. I hate giving them Baz. Kunu's pretty good about it, but these two turds never hold still. Sergeant Salty, what's going on? Let's see where else we're from here today. Alabama. Hey, what's going on, Alabama?
You should go home to Greenbow, Alabama.
You guys see that? Follow me on Twitter. Did you see that that video I put up of the lawyer wife, what I did to her car? With the Forrest Gump sticker. I was surprised she liked it. Michael, what's going on, man? Good to hear from you again, dude. Everything is normal with my forever weekend. Oh, retirement. Must be nice. I'm Jill. Go to Jelly School. Okay. Thanks so much, Mike. The nerd. How's Kev's stream like a minute ahead of mine? This isn't fair. Well, you should tune into my stream then, dude. We live in the future here on this channel. Let's actually make sure I'm live. There we go. Always good to check and make sure we're actually live. I think YouTube did this weird thing where if you like minimize the screen or the actual video isn't showing on your monitor, it pauses the video or something, so it can like make you not live. That happened to me a couple of times before, but maybe they have since switched it back because I haven't had that issue for the last week or so. What's going on? Idaho in the house. Potatoes. Yeah, America, potatoes and French fries.
What, is this a communist country or something? I thought this is America.
You are like 3 seconds ahead of SpaceX. Nice. Even SpaceX can't keep up. My computer is a time machine. I should have mentioned that. Alaska. I don't have anything for Alaska. Although I'm going on an Alaskan cruise this summer for the first time. I've never been to Alaska myself, but we're going. Pretty stoked about it. Justin Liam, Concord, what's going on? Winds are 30 to 35 miles per hour. Yeah, they delayed this launch because of surface, or was it surface winds? I can't remember. It was winds. But it's like 90% good or 85% good for now. It looks like this thing's actually going to happen. So let's talk right quick about this mission. Let's go big screen. So Falcon Heavy. Falcon Heavy is just 3 Falcon 9s basically, right? It's got the 2 side boosters, the twin boosters, and the core booster there. The core center booster is new. One of the side boosters, this will be its 3rd mission, 3rd and final. The other side booster, this will be its 8th and final mission. They're expending the entire rocket because the payload is just that hefty. ViaSat-3 is communication satellite. I guess it's like the size of a bus or something. And there's 2 other smaller payloads on board as well. My eye itches, so I'm going to talk about that for a sec as we drag this on. And I think this mission's like going to last a few hours till they deploy the satellites, but I'm going to end this as soon as this thing leaves the atmosphere. Because again, they're expending it, so there won't be any landings, unfortunately.
This is completely normal and part of our closeout process. Following this, the vehicle will enter startup at T-minus 1 minute. This is when the onboard flight computers take control of the countdown.
This is pad 39A, obviously, from Florida.
And shortly after the vehicle enters the startup phase, our LD or launch director should give the final go for launch. Let's listen in for those callouts.
Falcon Heavy is in startup.
There we go. Falcon Heavy has just entered the startup phase.
Go for launch.
And with confirmation of go for launch from our launch director, Falcon Heavy is ready to go to space at T-minus 37 seconds with the ViaSat-3 mission.
That's right, Anthony. 3 American boomsticks, or broomsticks if you're Russia. Is it gonna happen this time? Let's do it. Quit teasing.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power. And liftoff of ViaSat-3. Go Viasat, go Falcon Heavy.
And she left the pad quick. Holy cow. That's a lot of power. Whew.
M1D chamber pressure is nominal.
I don't know. The rocket was like, I don't care how heavy you are, payload. We're getting off this pad.
We are 30 seconds into flight under the power of 5 million pounds of thrust. Falcon Heavy is headed to space. Now we are throttling down our engines on those side boosters, and that's in preparation for max Q.
Power into telemetry nominal.
max Q is the moment of peak mechanical stress.
Falcon Heavy is supersonic.
Peak mechanical stress on the vehicle, so we do slow down the vehicle to get through this period of high stress. And once we pass through max Q, we will throttle those engines back up on those side boosters.
Max Q.
And great call out, we
Looks
have
like they
passed
just did it.
through
It got a little
max
brighter.
Q.
Did you see that?
So we're going to throttle up those engines again on these side boosters. You can follow along the telemetry on your left hand, on the bottom left hand of your screen. You can see the speed and the altitude of the vehicle. And some incredible views of Falcon Heavy in flight. Now, 2 minutes into flight, we will reduce the thrust on the two side boosters again, and that will be to decrease the forces on the vehicle structure. And that's because the vehicle is now lighter as we're burning through the fuel on the vehicle, but the thrust will remain constant. And wow, that looks amazing on the screen. All three boosters burning bright there.
Falcon Heavy is following a nominal trajectory.
And good call out on trajectory. Now again, we're gonna throttle down the side boosters, and then the next event coming up in about a minute or just under a minute will be BECO. That's booster engine cutoff. That's where we will shut down the engines on the side boosters, and then we will separate the side boosters from the center core. And as a reminder, we are not landing our side boosters or center core today due to performance needed on today's mission.
At least
And
we
you
get
can
to
see on
see
your right-hand
booster
screen, we do
jettison,
have
though.
a view of the separation mechanisms from the center core to the side boosters. And BECO, or booster engine cutoff, is coming up here in a few seconds.
MVAC engine chill has started.
Must be a pretty clear night down there, huh?
Booster engine cutoff.
Side booster separation confirmed. Both side boosters FTS has safed.
Yes, keep that tracking cam. I love it on the
Great
left-hand side
views
there.
We had BECO, booster engine cutoff.
Yes, thank you,
And we watched as
SpaceX.
those side boosters, and you could see them there on your screen, those side boosters falling
Vehicle
away.
is following a nominal trajectory.
Following away from Falcon Heavy's center core.
Godspeed, boosters. See you in
Awesome
hell.
views. That's going to wrap it up for the side boosters today. The next event coming up here
Alien
in
spaceship.
about 30 seconds or so is main engine cutoff. That is also called MECO, and that will
What
be
is
on the center
that?
core, followed by stage separation and then the
Is
startup
that a
of
satellite
our
right
second
there?
stage
What is that
engine.
thing? Bird. It was a shiny bird. My guess is a satellite because they're just so zoomed in. Remember, it's a evening launch as the
Engine
sun's
cutoff.
setting, so it's highlighting everything in the upper regions of the atmosphere.
Stage
So it probably was a
separation confirmed.
satellite.
Stage 1 FTS has safed.
It's probably a
MVAC
Canadian
ignition.
satellite. Canadian spy satellite. Them Canadians always spying on us.
Acquisition signal, Bermuda.
And we got some great views. We watched MECO as the engines on the center core shut down, stage separation, and now you can see on your screen that the MVAC engine has ignited. Now we are coming up on fairing separation.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And also we're able to see and hear the call out that,
Stage 2 is following a nominal trajectory.
that the fairing halves have separated. They are now falling back down to Earth, and we will attempt to recover them using our recovery vessel, Doug.
Yeah, I was worried for a sec. I thought that satellite or whatever that thing was, I was like, is that a missile coming in to strike Falcon
What you're
Heavy?
looking
Because
at
it
on your
was
screen
it
is a
intersected
view
right with it.
on our second stage,
From our
looking aft at our MVAC engine. And
Relative
our MVAC
angle.
engine on the second stage is currently in the middle of its first burn. This burn has about a minute and a half left. After that, we'll have an additional 2 burns of our second stage engine before payload deployment.
The People's Republic of Canada spy satellite. Hey, buddy, don't talk about a satellite guy. I'm not your buddy or guy friend.
On your left-hand screen, you could see a map of the mission trajectory. And on your right-hand screen is a live view of the MVAC engine. As a reminder, our main payload for today's...
Stage 2 continues to follow a nominal trajectory.
Good callouts. Our main payload for today's mission is ViaSat-3, and we do have 2 secondary payloads on board as well from Gravity and Astranis. That is the Gravity Space 1 and Astranis's MicroGEO satellite.
Thank you, Andy in Alaska, for that dollar tip.
If you're just
like
now joining us,
bell
we're
to ring or
currently
something.
in the middle
Bing, bing.
of the first of 3 burns for this MVAC engine today. The next event coming up is in just under 1 minute and 15 seconds. We will have SECO 1, or what we call second engine cutoff 1. And that will end the first of those 3 burns. Today's mission marks SpaceX's 28th launch this year, 227th overall mission to date, and our 5th operational Falcon Heavy mission.
I wonder what our next Falcon Heavy mission is going to be. I really want to see
Stage
them
2, FTS
twin
safe.
booster landings, brah.
Now on your right-hand screen, you can see the MVAC engine,
Stage 2 has entered terminal guidance.
and we're getting good call-outs there. On the bottom right-hand of your screen, you can see the speed of the second stage as well as the altitude. And we are about 20 seconds or so from SECO 1. That's where we will shut down this MVAC engine and allow the vehicle to coast with the payloads on board.
Expected loss of signal, Cape.
There you go. SpaceX making it look easy for now.
And you could see that MVAC engine beginning to shut down. We did hear a call out for expected loss of signal.
Nominal parking orbit.
And we got confirmation of good orbit. So with confirmation of second engine cutoff and a good orbit, we'll be heading into a coast phase until our second relight of our MVAC engine around the T+30 minute mark. We'll come back to bring you live coverage of that second burn in about 20 minutes. So until then, sit back and enjoy the space tunes.
Will not. Eric Beavers again. Kev, will you say hi to Addison and Lily, my daughters and her friend I took to fly the Estes rocket? They'll get a kick out of it. Cheers. Hello to Addison and Lily. Addie and Lily. What's going on, ladies? How was the flight? Was it the Falcon 9 Dragon model that they got? Jelly. Yeah, I remember you showing me that video the other week. Smooth sailing, bro. Thanks again, man. So if you guys want to keep watching this mission, I put the direct link in the description below. I want to look at this really quick. Let's go back to big screen here in a second. Let me get it set up. All right. I want to say this thing's going for like T+2 hours or 4 hours. I can't remember which. It's almost 5 hours. That's when they're actually deploying this satellite. So I don't know how far they're actually going to stream this thing. They might go all the way. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, the best time for launches is definitely early in the morning, or even better, so I will actually watch them because I'm not an early riser. You know, in the late evening as the sun's setting, because those rays are still reflecting off the atmosphere, even though it's darker down here on Earth on the surface, and you get to see some pretty sweet shots. So that was a beautiful light show that we were given tonight. Weather's not bad in Ohio. I think I'm going to wrap it up there, you guys. I'm I'm going to conclude my weekend with the lorry wife, with the good old LW. You guys have a nominal weekend. All 3.5 hours that's left of it, if you're on the East Coast time. And until next time, Godspeed.